my name is Carlos Ankra. I'm an Agile consultant and trainer with Lean Icon Technology. I'm currently studying for a PhD, researching in augmented reality and Agile software engineering practices that are used in the development of AR applications. I'm also a safe program consultant. I work with data in modeling, normalizing, analyzing, reporting, and visualizations as well. So to start our session, we'll begin with the presentations. So Emmanuel, we'll start with your presentation on Metaverse.
Sure. You didn't tell me, Carlos, you are an AR expert. I think this is going to be an interesting conversation. Let me try and share my screen. I also have a video with audio. Hopefully this will work. So yeah, Metaverse, what is, this strange word we keep hearing in the news and keeps popping up in our social media feed. Carlos done the introduction, so we'll skip that. But I work for Generali. It's an insurance company, quite big. What I do at Generali is a couple of things. I curate the machine of innovation, so helping the company to go faster and execute, but also we do explore some Horizon 3 topics, so bolder innovation, which brings me to the Metaverse. So what is the Metaverse? As you may know, there is no single definition. I found so many, I didn't like any, and then I decided to come up with my own. So the way I like to think about it is a series of immersive 3D digital worlds that exist in the cloud and on the internet, where people and businesses can connect, interact, and transact. So I think there is a couple of things probably is worth breaking down here. It's immersive. So I think the idea, why is this different from Second Life, is because the new technologies like AR and VR will allow us to break the barriers against the digital and the real world, and we will be more and more immersed in those spaces. Also, there is no one single metaverse or a digital world today. It's a series of them. Eventually, my bet is they will converge somehow through the adoption of some standards. But at the moment, it's a series of new technologies or bundled together, which are slowly taking shape. And most importantly, is a place for people. So it only makes sense if people inhabit those digital worlds where they can, have social interactions, engaging experiences, and then connect and transact with other people or with businesses. So a lot of the concepts behind the Metaverse, they are not new. Some of you might remember 1995, Nintendo launched the first Virtual Boy. It was an VR headset, clunky, black and red, but you could immerse in a super slow 3D world and navigate. That was, back in 1995, so a long time ago. I quoted, Second Life experiment, 2003. It was launched. It's still running, actually. A lot of people are going back to Second Life because, of the renewed attention to the Metaverse. But again, it's a digital world. Blockchain has been around for quite some time now. Blockchain is, we will see later, but it's one of the foundations, the building blocks of the Metaverse. So not about a lot of things we're discussing about when we think about Metaverse is not new. But why are we then, what is the fuss about? Why are we talking about this now? I think there are two elements. So one is technological readiness. If we think of the visors, the headset, but also the ability of render these digital worlds, the technology has made a lot of progress. And, these experiences, they can now be more and more immersive because, they're rendered much better, but also the quality of the visors has gone much better over time. But also there is also another point, which is social readiness. This has to do with a couple of elements. Clearly, the past couple of years, they've taught us to spend more and more time in front of a screen, but also, over time, greater and greater portions of our lives are becoming digital, and that's probably something we can stop. Anyways, I will carry on ignoring that. So yes, social readiness. We used to spend times on digital worlds, and the new generations for them, it feels so natural to inhabit those worlds. And to prove my point, I will show you a brief video. So I would like, this is coming from my daughter. She's 10. She sent me this a few weeks ago. Now you need to suspend your judgment as, for me as a parent. But, I would like you to have a look at this video.
Okay. If you play Roblox, send this to your parents. I'll wait. Alright, hey parents. Oh, as you know, your kid plays Roblox. And there is a reason why they sent you this video. They were wondering if you can get them Robux. Now, ask them to do something, they did it right away. And they really wanted to change their avatar and get new things. So, I advise you to get them Robux. They will be very, very, very grateful. And they'll be able to customize their avatar and get new things. And between me and you know they deserve it.
Yeah, so I don't know if you had the chance to follow. The point I was trying to make, that's, my daughter, she's asking for, she doesn't ask for pocket money. She does ask for virtual pocket money. So, what she wants is, a bit of Roblox, which is the in-game currency for Roblox, is the game she plays, so that she can go and, get new stuff, buy a property, and, buy new clothes. So for her, the limit between the digital world and the real world is more blurred, and she spends so natural for her to spend time in those digital worlds. Just a few weeks back, she organized her wedding with her 10 years old boyfriend, and she invited all her friends over. And it was a way, to meet both with friends in real life. There were some friends here at home, all connected on Roblox, but also to connect with their friends back in London, right? So, new generations, for them, is so much easier, it's so much natural to spend time in the digital worlds. Now, why are we talking about this? I'm sorry, I don't have the slides, but there were a couple of numbers showing how the big, big companies like McKinsey, Gartner, they estimate this is a massive opportunity. They're talking about trillions of dollars by 2030. McKinsey estimated that the whole Metaverse will be worth 5 trillion by then. Now, the thing is, what does it mean for companies? But let me maybe touch a bit about the insurers, which is I work for an insurer, so that's the actual I've explored a bit the most. You can think of as a new way for people to engage for companies to engage with their clients in a more immersive and direct way. The most natural thing that's happening, and you might have seen a lot of news around the brands going into the metaverse, is all about branding and advertising. So big brands, especially retailers, are now establishing a presence in the metaverse with some virtual buildings or just building experiences, connecting with their communities, as a way to engage and interact with their customers. If you're a company, another natural thing you may think of, and there are so many great applications, startups doing that, is using the metaverse as a way to interact with your colleagues. So you could do onboarding or trainings or collaboration in the metaverse. You may have seen Meta, formerly Facebook, have launched last week the Meta Quest Pro, which is all very much designed for the business applications. So they have a partnership with Microsoft, and Essential is all about creating virtual spaces for collaboration. And then if you are a business like an insurance company, you can start thinking of, okay, what kind of products and services I can build for the metaverse or taking advantage of the metaverse. So that's again another opportunity. And then can you use the metaverse to improve your own operations? A digital world is clearly much less expensive than a real world. So you might think of decreasing some of your operational costs by running some of your processes in the metaverse. So the final point I would like to make, this is all the space which is in development, and we don't know exactly what shape it will take. But again, going back to my previous point, that more and more bigger and bigger portions of our lives are going digital. It's easy to say and to see, how the metaverse, whatever form it will take, is something which is here to stay, and something we can ignore. So my best advice, for the people around this table is just get excited, go and experiment, have a look, and super promising, fascinating. It's all about exploration at this stage. So for me, I'm an explorer by nature. It's a super fascinating area to play with. Thank you, Carlos. I will hand back to you.
Thank you, Emmanuel.